Good morning. Well, I'm tired, but we have made it to my one day off a week. What I eat in a day on my one day off a week. I am actually gonna make some, I always make my hash brown stuff, but I'm gonna do kind of the same thing. But I'm gonna make diced potatoes in my air fryer, and I'm gonna saute up some onions and mushrooms, and I want to put something else in there, but I just don't know what. I'm thinking maybe of putting some zucchini in there. I don't know, we'll see where my taste buds take me this morning. But anyways, let's go ahead and make some potatoes and veggies for breakfast. It's gonna be my potato veggie bowl. So I'm just gonna do 4 of these small potatoes. So I hate when these small ones are in that bag with the bigger ones, but whatever, we're gonna get them eaten today. All right, so now I'm just gonna air fry those on 400 for 15 minutes. But a little tip, trick, if you will, do you ever have a problem with your potatoes sticking? Just coat them in something. I'm gonna use garlic salt, or garlic powder, I'm sorry, onion powder, and nutritional yeast, okay? And what that's gonna do is kind of put a coating on it so that it won't stick. Make sure I got my correct one, okay. One of these was open, one is not. All right, so my battery is dying, so I'm charging it in between clips here, but I went ahead and chopped all this up because, you know, everybody knows how to chop up some vegetables, I'm sure. We have some onion, mushroom, and 1 zucchini, and I'm gonna put some minced garlic in as well. I'm gonna saute that up to put over top of my potatoes. Now, this is a lot. I probably won't use all of this, but you never know, right? Lots of non-starchy goodness going on, right? So the veggies are done. I went ahead and added some garlic and onion powder and some nutritional yeast to this as well, and a little bit of red pepper flakes. This is what the potatoes look like, and now I'm just going to top my veggies over top here. And wow, they really shrunk down in size, didn't they? So this is going to be delicious. This is my breakfast, and at that, a beautiful 50-50 plate. So if you're doing the starch solution like a potato reset, this would be perfect. Got ready for the day. We're actually gonna go to a parade. I'm doing a little bit of meal prep. I'm making some Brussels sprouts. This is the other half of them. I'm already cooking half of them now, and then I'm gonna cook a bunch of potatoes as well. I had got this a while back, and I wanted to go ahead and make some farro today as well, just to have some in the fridge. And then I'll have some potatoes, and I'm gonna make some spinach. So just trying to cook up some stuff for the week. I have been snacking on some grapes because I'm kind of like snacky a little bit, but not really hungry for like a meal. We're getting ready to go to a parade here soon in our area, so might put a couple clips in for you. But these are carnival grapes, and I got them from Sam's Club. They're good. I love the cotton candy grapes though, and they've been out of them. So anyway, finishing up almost the first batch. Put them in for a minute, quick release them, put the next batch in. I'm gonna put them in a bowl, keep them in the fridge, and then I will reheat them in the air fryer with some balsamic vinegar throughout the week. It's really tasty. So anyways, I've been on a grape kick though. And then yesterday we went to the store and I bought me a couple of bananas because I was feeling like I wanted some bananas. So I'll probably cook the rest of my potatoes today and get that done. I don't know, just kind of, you know, putting things together. I'll show you how to make my spinach. It's really good, actually. So the Brussels sprouts are done. They're like al dente, I guess you would say. They're not like really soft. They still have a little bit of, yeah, they're not cooked all the way.
They're still firm.
Right. And anyways, I did that so I could heat them up throughout the week and make this. I'll show you what I do with this. I use garlic and some balsamic glaze. And got a little crazy with the garlic. Kind of fell in there, but that's alright. And I'm gonna stick it in the air fryer just enough to like crisp them up, but this is really, really delicious. Alright, so I'm gonna make some spinach. It's getting close to needing to be used up. So I have some garlic in the pan, and then I'm gonna just put a little bit of this, like a half a teaspoon in there, and then pour all the spinach in, saute it, wilt it down, and yeah, it'll be delicious in the Farro when I cook that. So I'm just sauteing this right quick, and then I'm gonna put a little bit of water in there, and then the spinach. Alright, I'm gonna just put the lid down on that and let it do its thing. It doesn't take long. As you know, spinach goes from one big bag to one little piece, right? Isn't that the joke? The Brussels sprouts are done. I'm gonna take a little bit more balsamic glaze and just go over top like so. A little bit extra flavor because it really cooks in. And so, yeah. I'm gonna make this with some potatoes, probably mashed potatoes. And that's what I'll have. So check that out. That whole bag cooked down to this one little container. I'm gonna put it in my Farro though. I'm gonna make some onion, saute some onion and mushroom for the Farro. I don't know, just kind of putting stuff together, making it work, right? But I'm gonna put this aside because I'm running out of time. And yeah, football's on in the background. We got a tree going up. All right, so potatoes are done. I'm gonna show you a little trick I saw on Pinterest with peeling potatoes to do mashed potatoes. All right, so all the potatoes are scored all the way around, and then you just take it and pull the skin back like this. And you got a nice bowl here to drop your stuff in, and if the potatoes are really hot, you can lay them back down in the water. But yeah, just take the skin off, and then you can either chop it up to do like a potato salad if you want to do that. And then of course you have to cut the bad spots out. Like this is going to be a bad spot right there. And I'll cut all this off. But I'm going to put it in my strainer and do another one. You guys have to let me know, what do you do to make it easy to peel them? It's kind of a no-brainer. It's almost completely hands-off, really, if you think about it. You just have to peel them off, and they peel really easy. So, yeah. You can keep them whole. You don't have to mash them, and then you'll just have skinless potatoes. Or you could just keep the skin on it, but that's more of like just a steamed potato. Potatoes are done, but I'm going to mash those later. I went ahead and put some on my plate and just mashed them with my fork and put some nutritional yeast on it, and that way I can get something to eat before I leave. And then when I get home, I'm gonna cook some Farro and make a dish with that. So delicious. Give it a try, especially those Brussels sprouts are really good. We are home from the parade, and now I'm gonna make some of the Farro. I was looking on the back of it. It actually has instructions for the Instant Pot. So I'm just gonna follow the instructions on there and make about a cup and then put something together. Whip it up, right? See, there's the instructions for an Instant Pot. You can do a slow cooker as well and stovetop. All right, so I made my mashed potatoes. I put salt, pepper, nutritional yeast, garlic powder, onion powder, and I'm trying to use up some of my oat milk. But anyways, I'm thinking I can either eat it as mashed potatoes or I can make like potato like patties or whatever and put them in the air fryer. The farro is cooking. I'm gonna mix the farro with this and some Brussels sprouts, but this is just spinach, what do you call it, garlic, onions, and mushrooms. And I think those flavors will be really good together. Check this out. Okay, this has farro in it, right? It's got the onions and the mushrooms, and I just sauteed those with a little bit of water, and then I put in my garlicky spinach, and then in the fridge I had just a little bit of onion, mushrooms, and zucchini that was left over, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna throw that in there. Now, I've had farro in the past. I actually have had it when I used to get oh, what's the food service program? I'm like drawing a blank, but they had a farro dish and they put asparagus in it, and that's really good with farro, is asparagus. But I used what I got, and let me tell you, this is amazing. And oh, I did do a little bit more balsamic vinaigrette, the glaze, if you will, in it. Oh my gosh, guys, this is amazing, absolutely amazing. I'm excited to eat this, but I wanted to show it to you. All right, so that does it for my what I eat in a day on my one day off. But I was going to show you, I am taking tomorrow for breakfast. I eat this almost every day. It is a blueberry oatmeal with cinnamon and agave. But I have a couple other recipes that I like to do with oatmeal. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see some of those recipes. But I'm going to take this. I'm going to probably take a banana. And I'll probably take some farro. And I did get some of the little oranges, so I'm going to probably take some of those. Just like a couple of those. So yeah, I think I'm pretty well set. I'm going to bed. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new, and after peak season's over at UPS, I'll be able to do more videos. But for now, I work about 60 hours a week, so I'm kind of limited. But alright, that's going to do it. See you guys in another video. Bye.